Durag Wisdom here, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 21.03.22. The music you're going to be hearing in the background is various, and I hear some pounding at my back door. It's the iPod police. They claim that I put so much music inside my poor iPod that it's choking. And I've been telling you this for a few times now, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely, it's an iPod Classic with a lot of space. Anyways, that's 17,000 tracks plus, and this is various again, so I apologize. And as for contacting you folks in terms by mail and the message boards, I'll do the best that I can with that. Please don't get offended if for any reason you don't hear from me from here or there. I really appreciate the fact that you folks stuck by me and tune into this commercial-free broadcast. So I'll do the best I can to try to answer those mail, as much of the mail as I can. And I hope that all of you are safe and being patient. I mean, we got to get through this pandemic. I haven't been able to get my vaccine yet, but I hope that you folks out there have gotten yours, and just be patient. Don't let any of these children get you into trouble. Remember the movie Apollo 13 and how the three-person crew, along with the team efforts of the ground control, got them all back to Earth safe? I can't imagine what that must have been like, except through the lens of a movie. I was impressed with everything about that Ron Howard picture. The characters, the details, the suspense. But what really had a long-lasting effect on me was the notion of how responsible and how professional these real people and their acting counterparts were. As shown in the picture, a crew member could reach over, press a button, and suddenly an entire mission is thrown into disaster, with the possible outcome of 3 human beings suffocating in the void of space. But spoiler alert, this did not happen. The entire crew got back alive, and if you want to get a good idea of how they did it, see Apollo 13. If not for the professionalism of all involved in this historic event, no one would have gotten back alive. Whenever I think about the new JRB administration, Joe R. Biden, I call him JRB, he deserves it to have initials. I take a long and relaxed and refreshing sigh of relief. Dolts are no longer in charge. Reality show creeps and their ideas are no longer taken seriously. We have a president who behaves as a president should. And JRB, as well as his chosen administration, are dedicated to doing the best job possible in a competent, professional manner. I am so happy that I could jump high enough to break my bald head on my ceiling. Be for a good cause, if you know what I mean. And what does it mean to be a professional? Well, I was a school teacher for 28 years, so I know what trying to be a professional is. But I know what being a professional doesn't mean. The previous president was a prime example of everything antithetical to professionalism. Professionals don't call people names. Professionals don't scream at people over the phone. Professionals don't use Twitter to communicate vital national or world policy. Professionals don't call Nazis and white supremacists nice people. Professionals know what the duties of their jobs are and responsibly fulfill their obligations. Professionals serve everyone equally whether they personally like them or not. Professionals control their emotions for the sake of the job that they must perform. There could be no crying on Apollo 13, although there was some panic. But after that moment of fright, then came the moment of action to save lives. Our lives during the horrific days of the Trump administration were permeated with incompetence from above. It is only when people got killed and get killed through that incompetence that investigations begin only after the scourge leaves office. When 80 million plus voted for JRB, they were asking fundamentally that we return to professionalism, that we return to competent, responsible leadership. Imagine if a member of the Apollo 13 crew did not do his job. Imagine if one of them decided to sleep in that day because he was overworked. Imagine if some members of Apollo 13 ground crew decided they were too tired to come on time to work. Imagine if someone yelled at a supervisor because he was berated by the latter for being late or sloppy with his work. Imagine if a president of the USA gets news of a dangerous pandemic and decides not to tell anyone, to play it down because people will panic. Imagine if a president of the USA fails to read his daily or her daily intelligence briefs. Imagine how many more can die because of a lapse in professional behavior. I just took another long, and I'm doing it now, relaxing breath. Oh man. Science is back again. A president behaving like a president is back again. JRB has further picked competent professionals to be in his cabinet. He is making sure that top to down, our government is being cleaned of Trumpist poison. And this is how it should be. Our daily lives are tough enough. Tough enough. One wrong move as we travel from A to B to C and back to A again can be our last. With one wrong move. One bit of bad freaking luck. We go out every day and live our lives with the hope that those we elected to be in charge will make the right decisions and behave in a professional manner that lends dignity to their work and to the responsibility to us in their service to us. I love reading about the behavior of our new administration. It is like I am back in the halcyon days of pre-reality show TV. I am confident that if I were traveling on a JRB moon mission, I would get back alive and more. It is absolutely great to have professionals back in charge again.